Hello, sports fans, and welcome to another edition of Scott Sports 101. I'm Scott Trella. We're going to talk Browns news. We're going to talk some NFL news as we get ready for Super Bowl 55 next Sunday. We're going to talk Cavs and about the game tonight. We're going to talk about the Ohio State men's basketball game. We're going to talk some Tribe. But first, here is today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. It's an NBA trivia question. Which team won the NBA championship in 2004? I will have the answer later on the podcast. Well, Cleveland Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski has added another Coach of the Year award to his resume. The 101 Awards has named Stefanski the winner of the AFC. Ron Rivera took home the award for the NFC Coach of the Year. 101 Awards voting was brought together with many members of the media taking vote. This is the third award/outlet to name Stefanski the Coach of the Year. Sporting News and PFWA both have previously named Stefanski Coach of the Year already. Cleveland hired their head coach just over a year ago, and it was a very successful first season for Stefanski and his team. Winning 11 games brought a new sense of expectation to Cleveland. There is a new standard in Cleveland, and that led by none other than Kevin Stefanski. Stefanski came in and won 11 games under harsh circumstances and playing in a pandemic. An off-season that did not have a sense of normalcy made it tough for any coach, let alone a first-time head coach in the NFL. This was a single-handedly most impressive thing with the Browns this season, along with a playoff win over AFC North rival, the Pittsburgh Steelers. The success that Stefanski had this season will be expected to pour over into the future. Stefanski implement his offense to success quickly and looked like one of the better coaches in the league. All in his first season, this is another award that is very deserving for the Cleveland Browns head coach. Moving on to other NFL news, a number of top NFL quarterbacks are likely on the move this upcoming offseason. And one NFL writer found a way to squeeze nearly all of them into one potential mega deal that would likely be the biggest in the league's history. It appears that Deshaun Watson will be on the move after asking the Houston Texans to be traded. And the Detroit Lions signal caller, Matthew Stafford, has also asked for a trade with his Detroit Lions reportedly agreeing to ship him out. There are a number of other quarterbacks rumored to be on the trade block if the price is right, with Aaron Rodgers the latest to be thrown into the rumor mill after he made some cryptic remarks about potentially leaving Green Bay. A lot of guys' futures uncertain, myself included, Rodgers said of his team's loss in the NFC Championship game via the New York Post. Now, Watson definitely wants out of Houston, and if the Jets are interested in getting him. If they want to get him, they're going to have to come up with a top-notch offer to try to get him and to really sign with the Jets. The Lions are expected to trade Matthew Stafford, and he could end up in Indianapolis. And I think that's where he wants to go. We'll have to wait and see. With Phil Rivers retiring, that very well could be. And Aaron Rodgers is rumored and might want out of Green Bay more and more, and it's looking that way. But we'll see. We don't know yet. Stafford has, as I've mentioned, has already begun the Watson and the sweepstakes for Watson and Stafford has already begun, And the New York Jets, as I said, want to get Deshaun Watson to sign with them. And the Lions QB, Matthew Stafford, could be going to Indianapolis. I'll keep you updated on this story, and we'll see what happens. After Friday's 102-81 loss, moving on to the Cavs, to the New York Knicks on Friday, the Cavs will try to get back on the winning track as they are taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves at Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota right now. And they are in the fourth quarter with 10:34 to go, down by 4, 92-88. We'll see if they can come from behind and win this game. And let's see if the Cavs can get back to 500. They're below 500 now at 9-10. And it's on Fox Sports Ohio and on the radio home of the Cavs, the sister station, WTAM 1100. And the sister station 100.7 WMMS. The Cavs have won 6 out of their last 10 games against Minnesota. Kevin Love with his right calf strain, and Matthew Dellavedova with a concussion, and Marquise Bolin, who's with the G League and two-way, are out. Lamar Stevens with a right abdominal strain is questionable, and I don't know if he played tonight, so we'll have to wait and see. But we'll see if the Cavs can come from behind and get the win in this game tonight. The Ohio State men's basketball team beat the Michigan State Spartans 72-68 today at Value City Arena in Columbus, Ohio. The Buckeyes scored 42 points in the first half and were up by 12 at halftime, 42-30. Then the Buckeyes scored 37 points in the second half, and Michigan State just could not catch the Buckeyes, and they just could not match up to them, as the Buckeyes go on to win by the final score of 79-62. Ed Liddell led the way for the Buckeyes with 20 points, 8 rebounds. Justice Suing, 17 points, 17 rebounds, and 2 assists. C.J. Walker, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Dwayne Washington Jr., 8 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Justin Ahrens, 7 points, 3 rebounds. Seth Towns, 7 points, 1 rebound. Kyle Young, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. And Zed Key, 4 points and 3 rebounds. Next up, for the number 13 Ohio State Buckeyes, we'll take on the number 7 Iowa Hawkeyes Thursday at Carver Hawkeye Arena in Iowa City, Iowa. Tip-off is Thursday at 7 p.m. on ESPN. Moving on to the Tribe right now, Eddie Rosario has gone from hammering to helping the Indians. The free agent outfielder, who spent the past 6 seasons with the Minnesota Twins, agreed Friday to a 1-year, $8 million contract with the Cleveland Indians, sources confirmed to ESPN on Friday. Rosario's contract is pending the completion of a physical, according to sources. The Indians know Rosario well. He has been a nemesis with the AL Central rival Twins, hitting more career homers, 22 in 93 games against Cleveland, than any other team. He hit 11 of those homers at Progressive Field, his most at any road ballpark. Earlier Friday, the Indians finalized a 1-year, $5 million contract with free agent second baseman Cesar Hernandez, who was a solid free agent pickup in 2020 when he won his first Gold Glove. Rosario, 29, is a huge addition for Cleveland's outfield, which has been an issue for the past 2 seasons as the team has used a platoon of players. After the Indians sent All-Star Francisco Lindor and starter Carlos Carrasco to the New York Mets earlier this month and cut more than $30 million from their payroll, Chris Antonetti, the team's president of baseball operations, tried to soothe some outraged Cleveland fans by pledging to put more money back into the roster. He has done that in bringing back Hernandez and acquiring Rosario, who would provide some needed pop to manager Terry Francona's lineup following the losses of Lindor and Carlos Santana. Rosario had his best season in 2019 when he reached a career highs with 32 homers, 109 RBIs, and in 137 games. During the COVID-19 shortened 2020 season, he batted .257 with 13 homers and drove in 42 runs in 57 games. Rosario, who was eligible for his third and final year of arbitration, became a free agent one season early. The Twins declined to offer him a 2021 contract. A left-handed hitter, he has a career 277 average with 119 homers, 388 RBIs. Hernandez's deal with the Indians includes a $6 million club option in 2022 with no buyout. Hernandez, 30, was an invaluable addition last season. He led the AL with 20 doubles, and he helped the Indians secure a wild card berth. He batted .283 with 3 homers, 20 RBIs, and 35 runs in 58 games. Cleveland acquired middle infielders Ahmed Rosario and Andres Gimenez from the Mets in the January 7th trade of Lindor and a four-time All-Star who was entering his final year under contract and had rejected numerous long-term offers. So I think this Rosario is going to be a really good addition to the outfield and really help the Indians to really get on the winning track this season. And we're going to right now. It is time to reveal the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. Which team won the NBA championship in 2004? And if you said the Detroit Pistons, you are correct. The Detroit Pistons, led by Chauncey Billups, upset the star-studded Los Angeles Lakers to win the NBA championship, in 2004. I will have another trivia question on my next podcast, so stay tuned for that. Well, we're almost out of time, but I wanted to do this podcast tonight because I wanted to at least give you one, because next Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday, and I will be doing Super Bowl 101, a very special Super Bowl edition of Scott Sports 101, and I'll be podcasting continuously starting at 11 a.m. leading up to kickoff of Super Bowl 55 at 6:30 on CBS, and that's when it will kick off. And so you will not get a podcast from me all this week, because I will be preparing the script for that podcast. We'll have trivia questions in each segment, and we're going to relive some of that. We'll talk about the game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're going to relive some great moments in Super Bowl history and some of the great Super Bowls from the past. And we'll also talk about the offseason and a whole lot more. And even some of the great moments in NFL history as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. And so join me for that 1 week from today on Sunday, February 7th, beginning at 11 a.m. Well, that's just about going to wrap it up for this edition of Scott Sports 101. I will see you 1 week from today for Super Bowl 101, beginning at 11 a.m. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day and every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1, I'm done.